What is up, Galaxians? Welcome to another episode of Galaxy CDs, Rocks, and Flips. If you are new to the channel, my name is Ryan, and I am a part-time YouTuber, part-time podcaster, full-time reseller, working out of my home here in the greater Cincinnati area. And this channel and the podcast are all about the flip life. You have reached the midweek What's Sold on eBay recap. Normally, I have some other stuff that I go over on this, but as you may recall, if you were here last week, I struggled to find just 7 things to show you. This week, I had to weed stuff out, and I think I've still got 17 items to share with you. So we're just going to get right into it. Not going to go into any other topics this week. We're just going to do these 17 items and move on. So let's get started. This first item, I've shown these before. This is Astounding Science Fiction from April of 1956. Had stories from Isaac Asimov and more. This went for $17.99. It was part of my 25% off sale that I'm running right now. I bought these in a huge lot back in late winter, early spring. A buddy of mine on Facebook tipped me off. He found these on Facebook Marketplace. I think the guy was asking, I want to say $600 for the whole lot, which was 700 some pieces. I ended up getting them, I think, for $400. So I own these for 44 cents a piece. This one went for $17.99 with free shipping. These next items are Plymore wood display bases. You may remember, if you've been around for a while, I did a haul video way back in the spring where I picked up a huge tray of these. It ended up being about 100 of them for $5 whole. So 5 cents a piece I've got into these. I had them listed for, I think, $1 a piece plus shipping, and I had a note in there that I would do quantity discounts and combined shipping if somebody wanted a bunch of them, and nothing. No activity on it at all. Out of the blue last week, I got a message from a guy that wanted a total of 24. He ended up buying 16 of the bigger ones. He cleaned me out of those, and 8 of the smaller ones. I cut him a deal. I did 75 cents a piece plus shipping. So this went out for $18 plus shipping. 24 of them I own for about $1.20. So I've more than busted out of that deal. I've still got, I don't know, 60, 70 of these sitting over there at $1 a piece. But nice little flip. It was nice to bust out of that finally and get into the money. A couple of weeks ago, I was out and I picked up some old vintage VHS tapes from Dick Wallen's Racing Classics. I think there were 3 of them I got for 50 cents a piece. Sold the first one this past weekend. The IndyCar made in LA. This came out in 1988. I had it for $24.99. It was in my send offer eligible list. I sent an offer for 15% discount, and somebody snapped it up for $21.24 with free shipping. Nice little sale from 50 cents. The same week I was out and got the VHS, I picked up these 2 sealed ink cartridges. They weren't in a box, but they were still in the plastic wrap, unopened. 2 individual C2P05A 62XL black inks. I had them listed for $45 for the 2 of them. Got an offer of $42.49 with free shipping. I bought them for $4 a piece, so I definitely went ahead and took that and sent them on their way. Here's the first book of the week, Giant, from the International Collectors Library. This was a book by Edna Ferber. This was in pretty good shape. It was kind of a leather-bound, real ornate-looking collector's book. $19.99 with free shipping. I own this for, I believe, 50 cents. More books. This one I've had for a little while, so it was in the 25% off tier. The New Economics, Keynes' Influence on Theory and Public Policy. It's a real page turner, let me tell you. I've had this for several months. This was part of a big estate purchase. Actually, I think I got this for free. This was the haul away from Dayton back in the spring. So from nothing to ultimately, I had it listed for $39.99. I got an offer on it for $20 plus shipping. I went ahead and took that. It's free. Take the money and run. Foxfire. These old kind of Appalachian style outdoorsman's type books. I picked up at a garage sale just last weekend, Foxfire, the original Foxfire book and Foxfire 2 and 3 for 50 cents a piece. Decided to just lot them up in one lot, listed them for $29.99 with free shipping. Sold them within a matter of days for full price. So that was real nice, from $1.50 to $30. These books are really, there's a whole bunch of them in the series. Individually, they don't seem to be worth all that much, but if you can find 2 or 3 in a row, you can get some pretty decent money out of them. I actually found 2 sets this day, but I went ahead and I was out with my friend Lisa, and I let her take the other set. In hindsight, maybe that wasn't such a good idea, but $30 free shipping. If you're watching this on YouTube, you will notice that this picture looks a little different. I got my first action since I started relisting again on Mercari. The McGuffey's Eclectic Readers. This was a 7-volume set. This was a reprint of these from 1987 in a box in really, really good shape. I had them listed for, I believe, $60. I got an offer for $45 with free shipping. I bought this set at a estate sale last weekend for $4 whole. So after all the shipping and everything, I still made about 10x my money. So we'll definitely take that. But it was nice to get some action on Mercari. I've listed, I don't know, maybe a couple hundred things over there, and this is the first thing that's sold. I think it looks to me like books and kind of odd items are probably going to do better than CDs. I'm not really getting much action, even people looking at the CDs on Mercari. If you're selling on Mercari and selling music, CDs or records, let me know how that's going for you, but I'm not really getting much traction there. Another book. I don't know that I even want to try to pronounce this because I'm just going to butcher it. Etta Dwarf, or The End of the Earth by John Uri Lloyd. This was it's an old book. This was a real rare 1978 Pocket Books paperback edition. I originally had it listed for $79.99. It had a ton of watchers. It fell into the 25% off tier as well, and this past weekend, somebody bought it for $59.99 with free shipping. This was part of a big lot of science fiction books that I picked up last fall that I owned for about 75 cents a piece. So real pleased with that. Wish it would have sold for full price and months ago, but $60 out of 75 cents is not terrible. Get into some CDs now. This first one was by Praxis. This was Mold. It's a new CD from 1988 on Yikes Records. I don't know anything about these guys, but somebody wanted it. I had it, I think, listed for $24.99 or best offer. I got an offer of $20 with free shipping, and I went ahead and took that. Here are 2 CDs. These were sold through the global shipping program, both from O Sleeper, Children of Fire, and Son of the Morning. They were, I think I had them listed for $10.99 a piece. One individual bought both of them, so $21.98 with free shipping. Again, with the global shipping program, I'm only responsible to get them down to Kentucky. I got the confirmation today that they have left Kentucky and are on their way to wherever it is they're going. So nice little sale. These were in the 8,000 CD lot, so my cost of goods sold on these is about 3.7 cents. Also from that lot, I had a ton of activity on this. Soul Hits of the 70s. Didn't It Blow Your Mind? Volume 19 from Rhino Records. There's a whole series of these. This was the only volume 19 that was available when I listed it. I listed it for $23.99 or best offer with free shipping. I got an offer of, I think, $15 on it. I countered at 17 and the guy immediately declined. And about 4 hours later, somebody bought it for full price. So I guess the moral of the story is don't be afraid to stick to your guns and counter offer and try to squeeze a little more money out of them. Because sometimes even if they say no, you end up coming out okay. So this was real nice. Also from that lot, Scarce, Dead Sexy. This was a new CD from 1996, new and sealed. Again, part of that big lot, so 3.5 cents. Brought $24.99 with free shipping. Yet still more, Mr. Servon, The Next Level. This was from No Limit Records, the old Master P label. I took a gamble on this one. I put it at auction starting at, I think, $29.99. It almost immediately got an offer, got a bid. I got a message from two different individuals, both wanting to know if I would take $45 for it. And I said, you know what? There's already a bid. I'm going to let the auction run its course. If $45 is your number, just put that in as your max bid and let the cards fall where they may. As it worked out, I don't know if they didn't or whatever happened, but ultimately I only got $31 for this. It's still $31 from 3.5 cents is not a bad flip, but I was really hopeful that that thing would take off. But we'll take it. Now we're starting to get into some real money. Lost Horizon, A Flame to the Ground Beneath. This was another new CD from Music for Nations label in 2003. This was a pretty rare piece, fairly hard to find. $38.99 for this one. This was also from that lot. The Muffs, Alert Today, Alive Tomorrow. This was also a brand new in the package CD from 1999. I believe I had this listed for $49.99, and I got a best offer of $40, which I went ahead and took. I'm noticing, and I understand that this isn't scientific at all, but I've had 3 instances in the last week where when I accepted an offer from overseas, the item went into eBay's international standard shipping, which I'm not actually enrolled in. I'm only enrolled in the global shipping program, which is where this was listed. So the customers were not able to pay for these items until or unless I actually was able to send them an invoice. So it was a really, really strange deal. I've had it happen now 3 times. The guy was trying to buy some magazines, and because of the weight, the eBay international shipping was, I think it was saying $56. But through the global shipping program, it was only going to be $30. So I'm not sure what the difference was there, but ultimately he tried to purchase them 3 times, and I finally just created a custom listing that included everything so that he didn't have to make an offer. He could just buy it at the price I had listed, and it stayed in the global shipping program. So let me know. This only has started happening since I went on managed payments. Let me know if you're having anything like that. I'm on the fence about enrolling in the international shipping program. It seems to work kind of the same as global shipping. Everything still goes to Kentucky. So it's not too hateful, but it seems like it's a little more expensive, number one. And number two, I'm having a lot of issues, like I said, with when an offer is made. If somebody just buys at my buy it now price, it's golden. But when they go and make an offer, it seems like it's kicking it out. So that's a really windy explanation for an awesome sale of $40 with free shipping. This was also from that lot. And now we have the big kicker. So this is a really unusual piece. I'm going through that lot of 8,000 CDs, and I come across this Southside Productions Southside Compilation Chapter 1 Southern Diary CD. This is a little Louisville-based hip-hop label. And there's nothing currently listed. I go into the comps. The last one that sold on eBay went for $325. The only other ones I could find anywhere online, there was one that sold in 2017 for $700, and there was one listed in, I can't remember, I think it was in Switzerland for like $670 some. So I listed this thing at $599 or best offer, figuring, why not? Let's give it a shot and see what happens. I had several people watching it, finally got an offer over the weekend here for $350 plus shipping, which I went ahead and took. This is also out of that lot of 8,000 CDs, like I mentioned. So I own this for less than 4 cents. and it sold for $350. By the time eBay got their cut and I paid the shipping, I actually paid for insurance on this as well. When all was said and done, my net profit on this item was $294.31. So super, super sale. Was really very pleased to see that thing pop up. Hear the little cha-ching and look down and see that I had an offer on this bad boy. Very nice. This actually now is my top sale ever. It beats out that Depeche Mode CD from weeks and weeks ago. I haven't come across anything else yet in the lot that looks like it's going to be worth this kind of money, but as you've seen, there's a lot of $20, $30, $40, $50 stuff in there, and now I've had two $300 plus sales out of that lot. So super stoked. That lot it's been a lot of work. It's going to continue to be a lot of work, but it has been outstanding for all of those who were doubters. My Facebook blew up when I posted about that I wouldn't want to mess with all those CDs. This is the kind of stuff that makes that worthwhile. So that's going to wrap it up for this week's What Sold on eBay. Let me know what kind of week you're having. If you like this video, you know the drill. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. If this is your first time here and you really like this, please subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon if you'd like to be notified each time I do a new video. And with that, it's time to sell. Thanks, guys.